it's in their, it's in the press, it's in their family. We all know those are lies.
Sir, could you please stay on task with us?
I'm talking about this white devil over here, because he was.
That should be outside.
Yeah. Christopher DeAndre Mitchell, he doesn't know anything about. I mean, if you do, why don't you share it with us? Yeah, you got all the information. I don't know where you're getting it from. Because they're not giving it to us. Yeah, so, we come here, yeah.
I can't go anywhere
Yeah,
without getting
we
harassed.
like coming here, stop killing our
No matter
people,
where I go, they want to harass
right?
people who disagree with them
What are you afraid
and
of?
silence them.
Why are you afraid to release this tape? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid? Because you know you're guilty.
Blood is on your hands. His blood is on all of your hands.
I mean, I don't know. I'm really disgusted that you sit here and let this white devil talk. But, and to all the other people that are saying, let's sit down or something, you need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Christopher DeAndre Mitchell was a kid, right? He wasn't he wasn't.
I can't go anywhere anymore.
He wasn't old like any of you guys. He was a whole life ahead of him, And the police killed him, which is what they want to do. They're all for it. But I don't know why you can't release the videotape. I mean, they released the videotape of, the mass shooting. Why can't you release anything? What are you hiding? Alright, so, just fuck you to all the racists in here, and Black Lives Matter, and we're not going anywhere.
Black lives we matter here. 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 Black lives we matter here.
Black Lives We Matter here!
Black lives we matter here.
Black lives, we matter here.
Sir?
Right. I'm going to try to be quick and to the point. If you want to find out whether or not you're on the right side of an issue or on the wrong side of an issue, rather simply find out where a white supremacist stands and try to stand on the other side of that issue.
Yes.
The fact that this white supremacist is agreeing with you and is agreeing with your current protocol and how you treat people of color and how you treated the Christopher DeAndre Mitchell case is indicative of how corrupt and how broken the system is. The fact that he finds solace and he agrees with the current, investigation and the current, the current status quo is again indicative of a broken system and indicative of a white supremacist, racist system that needs to overcame and needs to be. I would say, well, that's actually true. The system isn't broken. I would argue that's a very good point. The system is in fact operating exactly the way it is intended to, and that is in fact the problem with the system. Rather than, coming up with actual solutions to the problem, like putting money into, I'm going to quickly address the matter that I wasn't able to speak on just very quickly, like putting money into school and education and healthcare. You're instead putting $200,000 extra dollars into SWAT and riot gear, gear and forces, and nobody needs that. The community doesn't need that, and that is in fact the problem with this entire board. Is rather than actually listening to the people, rather than actually caring about what the people want and what the people are demanding of you, what the people are asking of you, what you are entitled to do, what your job is ultimately supposed to entail, which is serving the community. You instead seek to line up, the coffers, your own coffers, line up your own pockets, and ignore the community time and time again. And so, again, if you actually care about justice, if you actually care about the truth, if you actually care about the life of Christopher DeAndre Mitchell and Black lives, you would do the right thing and A, at the very least, release the video, and then B, seek justice by suspending and hopefully then firing and prosecuting the cops that are responsible for the death of Christopher DeAndre Mitchell. Thank you, that's my time.
Yes.
Say his name.
Christopher DeAndre Mitchell.
Christopher DeAndre Mitchell. Say his name. Christopher DeAndre Mitchell. Ashe.
When somebody goes into that kind of trope that just happened here, that is really tired, sad little distractors that are so very predictable, I guess, when somebody is shaken or scared or I don't know. I can't explain that. We are here to hold officers accountable for what happened. If you're afraid of accountability, then something's wrong. You need to search your soul, you need to search the system. You need to search, well, a lot. Your ethics, your morals, your grounding. If accountability is something that is a challenge, right? There's no question what we're here for, is to hold the exact people who are responsible accountable. That's just a real simple matter. So, sorry if you're disrupted. Not sorry at all. Not sorry at all.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, sure don't.
Couple things. I just wanted to say that I've been here several weeks and I've never before tonight seen you allow a person to come up and comment not on the issue at hand, but comment on what other people were commenting. And you let this man do that, and you let him run over his time, and you sat and listened to him. That's not common, that someone just comes up and just says what they don't like about the people who just spoke. It's odd to me that you let him do it, but it's also very telling the person who you chose to allow to do that. He wasn't speaking to the issue at hand. We are demanding justice for Christopher DeAndre Mitchell. Release the footage. Release the footage. Anything less is a cover-up. And that's how it looks. It stinks of racism. It stinks of corruption. That's all I can say about it. And Black Lives Matter was set up specifically
All lives matter.
to the disproportionate number of people of color who are killed by the police in this country.
All lives matter.
That's exactly why this organization was set up, and that is exactly why we continue to come and fight for Christopher. He deserves it. His family deserves it. I can't believe, speaking of math, that statistically there's not one of you up here who doesn't feel a little bit sick when you hear this story week after week. I hope that at least one of you feels that way, has a sick feeling in the pit of your stomach, and maybe you go home and think, what the heck am I doing up here if I am not standing up for justice?
I am.
One of you, just one of you, make it matter.
Black Lives Matter.
All lives matter.
You bet. From Black Lives Matter. And I am a Torrance resident. And this is sickening. These expenditures and this is, for what? What are we going to war here for?